All rise. Support court with Judge Vanda B is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1068, Clark case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may be seated. Man, it's a lot of people that didn't want to come to court today. Makes my job easier. Okay. All right. Looks like Mr. Clark, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I'm married and not happy about my wife going out all the time. Girls' night seems like every other weekend. When we try to do something romantic, she's like, I prefer to go out with my girls, happy hour. So I'm suspecting she's cheating.
In today's hearing, the courtroom feels unusually calm, with several parties missing from the docket. That means a lighter day for Judge Vanda until Mr. Clark steps forward. He's frustrated. He says his wife is constantly out, girls' nights, happy hours, barely home. And when she is, there's zero intimacy or connection. No date nights, no conversations. He's also noticed she's gone silent on social media, which, for him, raises red flags. Add that.
Okay. So because she is with her girls and not spending as much time with you, you think she's cheating?
Yeah, I text her while she's out, she don't respond. I ask her, send her a picture where you are so I can see what's going on with the post on social media. I don't get any type of messages. So, I'm kind of insecure with why we're not having anything in our relationship happen the way it's supposed to as a married couple.
Okay. You all still live in the same home?
Yes, we do.
Do you have any children?
No.
Okay. You see her every day?
Yeah.
Do you try to discuss it with her then?
She don't want to hear it.
Judge Vanda leans into the situation. Could the lack of time together be a symptom of something deeper? Mr. Clark says absolutely. When his wife's out, she barely answers texts. At home, she dodges meaningful talks. The marriage, he says, is cold and distant. They live under the same roof, but it doesn't feel like a partnership anymore. He describes feeling emotionally trapped, unable to get through to her. She brushes him off with vague excuses, too busy, running errands, and even when he tries to have serious talks, she shuts down. What used to be a loving bond now feels like quiet avoidance.
She don't go in the kitchen to talk. That's why I expect her to be where I can corner her, but she don't talk. So
all right.
I got things to do, I got errands to run, so I let her be so I'm not like smothering her, but when it comes down to playing the role to reservations, my girlfriends. So.
Okay. Have you ever confronted her about cheating on you?
No.
All right. It looks like you came because you're wanting to get some sort of spousal maintenance from her.
Yeah, because we're pretty much done. There's nothing happening in our relationship intimate-wise, so, I pay all the bills, 2 cars, she don't pay no gas in the car, so, I need her to either get going or tell me what's really going on.
All right.
The emotional disconnect clear, Mr. Clark now asks the court for spousal support. His argument? Even though the marriage is falling apart, he's still shouldering all the bills, household expenses, car payments, everything. He claims his wife isn't contributing financially but still benefits from his income. His frustration is obvious. But Judge Vanda isn't sold just yet. She presses for details, how much he makes, what their finances look like. It starts to feel less like a genuine financial request and more like an attempt to send a message. Maybe this isn't about money at all, but about trying to hurt someone who's
You pay all the bills, you
Yes.
say, so you make more money than her?
Yes.
Do you know where she is? Have you talked to her at all? Is she with the girls right now while court is going on?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, if you're the one making more money, I don't see how I could honor your request to get spousal maintenance.
Well, she gets an allowance,
All right.
so I want that back.
You want your allowance back?
Yes.
How much of an allowance are you giving her?
I give her $10K a week.
$10,000 a week?
Yeah.
Man, where you work? I'm obviously in the wrong profession.
Then comes the shocker. Mr. Clark reveals he's been giving his wife a $10,000 weekly allowance. The courtroom stirs, and even the judge looks surprised. $10,000 a week? That's no small chunk of change. Judge Vanda pauses and asks the obvious. If he's already giving her that much, is this case really about financial support? That's when the truth slips out. Clark admits, in part, he's using this case as a way to get her attention. But the judge is quick to step in. She explains that courtrooms aren't places for him.
Yeah, okay. So You got her served to be here today.
Yes.
You do realize that if she were to come to court and ask for spousal maintenance from you, she would probably get it, right?
Most likely, yes.
So you still want to go through?
Yep.
Okay. Are you just doing this because you're mad at her?
Yep.
Well, Mr. Clark, you don't just come to court and file something and ask for a request without the grounds just because you're mad.
Well,
I can empathize with you being mad.
Because I want her attention. So in the court, just me.
Judge Vonda lays down the legal basics. To qualify for spousal maintenance, you must prove financial hardship, and Mr. Clark just doesn't meet the criteria. He's the main earner, fully capable of providing for himself. The court can't force someone with less income to provide support unless there's a legitimate financial reason. So, she has no choice. The request has to be denied. Mr. Clark listens, then quietly admits he doesn't have anything more to say. It seems the reality is setting in. Court can't fix what's broken in his marriage.
And she'll know I'm serious.
Well, yeah, so yes and no, right? So you don't want to file a lawsuit to necessarily get your spouse's attention because you're not getting the affection that you're looking for. You can threaten her with a lawsuit, or you can draft one out and show it to her, but to actually have her served, set it for a hearing, that kind of takes up my time for somebody who really needs to be in here. So it's a waste of resources. I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm married myself, so I definitely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
This just...
With the legal side wrapping up, Judge Vonda shifts into guidance mode. She gently encourages Clark to seek marriage counseling if he truly wants to repair things. She's clear. The court isn't the place for emotional reconciliation. But Clark quickly dismisses the idea. He believes they are way past that point. Judge Vonda doesn't push but reminds him he can still file for divorce if that's what he wants. Just be prepared, she says, because his wife could then turn around and file for spousal maintenance herself. Her tone is firm but kind, offering clarity while keeping things fair.
Dismiss the case.
We're going to dismiss it. You do not have grounds to ask for spousal maintenance. You're the breadwinner. You just said you pay all the bills, you give her a $10,000 allowance a week. You don't qualify for spousal maintenance. You have to prove that you do not have the resources to meet your minimum needs.
Okay.
We both know that you do, just based off what you said you do.
Right.
So, yeah, I would have to dismiss your case.
Nothing else I can say then.
No, but you know, I thank you for coming to see me, right?
Thank you.
But I also recommend that the two of you seek some sort of counsel.
Then, the hearing takes an unexpected turn. Clark asks about filing for bankruptcy, clearly worried about what might happen financially if things get worse. But Judge Vonda immediately draws a line. She can't give legal advice, especially not in a way that could enable something unethical. His concern is obvious. He's scared of losing everything if the tables turn. But the law is the law, and the court's role is to stay neutral. She advises him to consult a bankruptcy attorney and make sure whatever steps he takes are both legal and ethical.
Marital counseling. Okay.
Nah, we're beyond marital counseling.
Okay, well, if you decide to come to court and file for divorce, right?
Yes.
You can do that, but just not with the spousal maintenance part attached. I could foresee her saying she would like to have spousal maintenance. So yeah, I'll have to dismiss your request on that.
Okay.
All right? Is there anything further?
Can I file for bankruptcy then?
I cannot give you legal advice.
Yes.
I would just caution you with doing that if you really don't have a reason to file for bankruptcy. And you definitely will want to consult a bankruptcy attorney before you do that.
Yeah, I just don't want her taking nothing from me, so if she flipped the script, then...
Okay, Mr. Clark, I'm not going to assist you committing fraud. If there is nothing else, you are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
As the hearing wraps up, Judge Vonda officially dismisses the case. She thanks Clark for showing up and once again urges him to consider counseling. Her ruling is based firmly on legal grounds, but the way she delivers it shows compassion. This case isn't just about money, it's a glimpse into a relationship unraveling. A man lost in confusion and heartache, searching for answers in the wrong place. As the gavel falls, it marks not just the end of a case, but a rare moment of emotional clarity, one that won't be solved in court.